In 2010, many companies claim they are multicultural. At JBS, a large part of the 1,350 employees are from another country. In fact, 10% of the workforce is from Vietnam.
It's very rewarding to me that I could help, some people that have difficult with language barrier. And when I came on board, I also became a trainer to train out the new hires, meeting a lot of new people. It's exciting.
I work here. I'm very glad because they have company have me job and substitute. Sometimes I have a problem. They substitute. They can help me job. I'm like.
We actually have a translating department that's all they do. They translate for people. We try to, we have a diversity committee where we try to get everybody involved from these different cultures and find things out about them. What do you want to see? What do you want to eat in the cafeteria? Or what would you like to have for picnics or lunches and stuff like that? And you find out a lot more about people when you bring them in and you take them out of that atmosphere and bring them in an office and just kind of, you lay your hair down and they kind of, they're very open, and it's good to know these cultures and different things about these cultures.
Where'd you learn?
I come in over there, I talk people something. These first 2-3 years, I know speak English because line, don't have any time, this after me go shipping, he give me order, talk, somebody. After me, last 5 years, I start speaking.
She's been here for 5 years. It will be 5 years in April. And since she's been here, about what she likes from the company, she pretty likes everything, the job, all what she does and what she gets from the company.
They are very proud to work for JBS, and that's something that I know because they let us know. Especially, we just communicate on regular topics when we see each other, but when there is an issue, that's when we talk union and we represent them. And of course, everybody wants to keep working here, and they care, enough to let us represent them and remain working here. And
GM John Cliff opened his door to any employee at any time years ago. He says the current owners, an international conglomerate with headquarters in Brazil, really understand the meat business.
I think we've worked a lot harder between the union and the company every year to improve the bond between us and make it more of a team effort at the plant.
There's easier ways to get things done. And the cooperation program really started probably as early as 94, and it's developed and gotten quite a bit stronger and better since that point, to where we get things worked out. We figure out a way to make it work. We don't argue over what we call the black and white issues, and the black issues we call the company issues, and the white issues are the union issues.
I wonder why that is.
And because we're the good guys. And then we discuss the gray issues, and we'll come to terms on how to get that settled and get that done to move forward.
I think this plant has a personality that's unique. It's something we're trying to push into the other plants. The management team here makes it a point to spend time with the hourly employees to get to know them. When John Cliff, the general manager, walks the floor, everybody knows who John is.
The pace in this processing plant can be quite frenetic, but JBS boasts of many employees who have worked here for decades.
The people that do the work now, the people that run the place now are meat people. So they understand, what it's like to work in a place like this. So it makes it a lot easier on the workers.
A lot faster. Things a lot faster. The work is pretty much double, but it's pretty much the same, but it's double.
Are people just a lot more efficient than you think?
That might be it too. The equipment might be a lot more modern too.
You've always had the opportunity to go talk to John Cliff, who's the plant manager. He's got an open door policy. You can go talk to him anytime you want. But a lot of times, it's better for everybody if you can do that with the supervisor, if you can do that with the HR guys, and that's what's happening. You can talk to those guys and let them know what's going on, and they'll listen to you, and they'll address it.
This Butchertown plant has seen no less than 4 owners over the past 50 years. They still produce pork bearing the J.B. Swift name here. And from the GM down to the newest hire, JBS exceeds all industry standards.
And when I got here, everybody was kind of mixed up doing different things. You had operations helping out in HR, you had HR people helping out in operations. It was almost like everybody had each other's back.
Here is challenging, but I would not say or put emphasis on just the relationship with management. It's just that we together have to look at different things because our membership is diverse culturally, ethnically, and we have to pay attention also on those things. So there's always a challenge in communication, getting the message across, and then just understanding what the problems are.
The supervisors have really realized, along with the rest of the group here, that people are our most precious. And so we've become more people-oriented people and put more time into everybody out there that works in every department.
Even threats to the plant from both neighborhood activists and the zoning board have been met with a united front by both management and the union workers. Don't mess with our jobs.
They do listen very well. They're very reasonable when it comes to the situation. They have the same goals as we do to keep people here, keep them working, keep them safe.
My dad, he worked here 18 years.
Oh,
yeah.
So he told you about the job here?
Yeah, he told me come in here, work with him. Then I come in here, work like 12 years, 3 months.
Well, they are very proud to work for JBS, and that's something that I know because they let us know. Especially, we just communicate on regular topics when we see each other, but when there is an issue, that's when we talk union and we represent them. And of course, everybody wants to keep working here, and they care, enough to let us represent them and remain working here.
Congratulations to the United Food and Commercial Workers, Local 227 and JBS, winners of the 2010 University of Louisville Labor Management Award.